What's up? This is Nick, coach of the Psyducks, doing commentary for my match this week where I showed up. I was there. Some stuff happened. Wasn't all great. So I faced off against Raul of the Ampharos. And I was pretty scared of his team because he's been playing really well and his team has a lot of obnoxious threats. And one of the mistakes I made this week was not addressing the biggest issue with his team against mine, being that I think 7 or 8 of his Pokemon, something like that, have over 100 speed. So yeah, this also right there, that was a stupid move. I should have gone for knockoff. Sure, it wouldn't have done too much damage, but it would have gotten rid of what I assume is a choice scarf on that, and that kind of screws me over not doing that. And here's another spot where I could have... No, this is what I did here is smart. I switched out because I would have died and it would have been bad for me. And this was a good switch in anyways, because Noivern, as you're going to see on this next turn, he uses Flamethrower, but X can take a hit. But this move was a bit of overkill. I just wasn't sure if he was going to switch out his Noivern, so I just went for the biggest hit I could make because this messed up everything on his team pretty well, except for like 2 Pokemon that could resist it. Otherwise, pretty much everybody just died to this attack, so this Noivern is just getting blown the fuck away. Didn't really stand a chance. So no Lucio O's for you, buddy. And then Turok comes out, which I should have had. Oh, I didn't even realize he was shiny. Colors don't look that different. I should have had Bullet Punch this week, but I didn't. I just had Meteor Mash. Landfill comes out. Take a U-turn, so yeah, he could pretty much do whatever he wanted pretty freely. Because yeah, I should have gone for Trick Room. I did bring Charlotte the Galvantula again this week, but because the sticky web, but I really did look at it a whole bunch. Oh yeah, and this kills me. I wasn't sure if it would, but yeah, it straight up kills me. Yay, Mold Breaker! This is the biggest concern that he had on his team, because Excadrill is something that could very easily threaten my whole team because he had just enough speed and definitely enough power that he could just fuck my day up. And here I was fishing to see if he was choice itemed, but since he switched from Earthquake to Ironhead, I knew he did not have a choice item. So I knew, okay, it's not a choice scarf, which means I can outspeed him with Galvantula. And it's not a choice band, which means I can survive more hits. So I hit him with the Intimidate here. He did make the... Oh no, he did not make the Predict. So that hurts a little bit. And then here I made a dumb decision. I should have just gone for a knockoff, because there really was 0 point in me going for a fake out because it really wouldn't have done any damage. And if, like he just did there, he switches, I'm doing no damage to somebody else. So fake out was a bad choice that turn. I should have gone for the knockoff. It would have gotten rid of those leftovers, which wouldn't have mattered too much, but still would have mattered. And then I can bring in Yolandi here pretty much free, except that taunt is a little annoying, but I think... No, I did not make the prediction here, because I think I just go for the safe attack with Moonblast, whereas I should have gone for the Hidden Power Fire, since I did go with a cute Charm Sylveon this week so that I could hit with some fire moves. So I should have gone for the Predict there, but I did not, which is a bit unfortunate because it probably would have done at least 50% damage to him, which would have been very nice. Or maybe a third or something. But I know, and this one he understands what's coming into him, so he does go for the Earthquake, but I don't think it's enough to kill me. No, not quite. Very close to, but not quite. And then I use Fake Out because I expect he's going to... I want to kind of see if he's planning to stay in. So I can get that free tiny bit of damage. And no, okay, he's just ready to kill me. So I can switch out High Tech and bring X back in as a sacrifice because I didn't want to get rid of my Intimidator just yet. So yeah, this Excadrill was just a huge problem for me. And I should have Trick Roomed and just gone with a Trick Room strat, but that is something I'm not very confident with, so that's why I avoid doing it. But now I can bring Charlotte in for free, and I know Charlotte threatens him, and now that he's at a -1, he definitely cannot kill me. Even with a Rock Slide, he cannot kill me. And I can 2-hit KO him with that. So Rock Slide, it's going to hurt, but I know since he's at a -1, it does not KO me. So, very good survival there for me. He switches out. I should have expected to switch out. As soon as I picked Hidden Power again, I was like, man, he's probably going to switch out. And he did, and now Hidden Power Fire into Turok does... I'm sure it was a critical hit, but it really doesn't do all that much. And now I am in death range, but I know I can still outspeed a lot of his team. So, Dino Plant comes back. I should have set up the Sticky Web right there, because then he only had one Pokemon that could avoid it. And this was a bad switch in, but I didn't really have anybody left. So at this point, it's pretty much over. There's really nothing I could do. I can't outspeed him. The only thing I could do is go for the -1 and hope that somebody can survive a hit and kill him back. So I do that. I do a Fake Out, get a tiny itty-bitty baby little bit of chip damage on him. And then I just stay in because I know there's... Oh no, I switch. Maybe I was thinking to get another drop on him. But he is now at a -1, and that Acrobatics comes out, and it does enough where I am okay. I will live another attack, which he probably has like a Citrus Berry or something. So he U-turns, does a little tiny bit of damage, but then he gets to bring in his Excadrill, I believe. No, he brings in Jellyman, because at this point it is pretty much over. He can just bring out this thing and it'll clobber me, because I did not bring Psyshock this week. I probably should have brought Psyshock, but I really needed the Wish protection because I knew my team really didn't have any recovery, so I knew I was going to have to try and do some Wish passing, but yeah, I made all the wrong choices this week. I should have known, okay, he's way stronger than me, or way faster than me on every front. I should just flip the tables. And yeah, that also killing me was a bit unfortunate. I thought I could survive it and maybe do a bit of damage, but this, yeah, it's over now. Because now he's faster than my whole team. If I had knocked off his item earlier, it would have been fine. But, because I think he's Choice Scarfed. Actually, even though if he wasn't, he would still, if he wasn't Choice Scarfed, if he were modest, it would be a speed tie between Jellyman and Galvantula I don't think could kill him. But yeah, it's over at this point. There's really nothing I could do. I did not plan, or I planned decently, but I didn't execute well. I made a few bad moves, and I should have realized a Trick Room strat was better, or maybe not Trick Room, but Tailwind or Trick Room. One of those could have worked, but I didn't do them because I'm not confident with that style of play, so I lost. So womp womp. One more week to go. I am currently in 6th place at 5 and 8. So us 6 and lower, we ain't looking too good. But I'm still gonna make the playoffs. So I'm likely to make the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes next week when I face off against Zach for the kind of like rival battle, because I fought who was Ted at the beginning of the season. I fought him for my first battle, so this is kind of a rival battle, but we'll see how it goes. See you in week 14.